Welcome, everyone, to Truth and Freedom Podcast, where awakening begins with asking the question most people are afraid to ask. I'm your host, Dr. Dan Amzalag, and this is not just another podcast. This is a journey into awareness, courage, and truth. Every episode, we dive deep into the illusion shaping our society, the narratives we've been sold, the distraction that keep us asleep, and the quiet manipulation that govern our everyday choices. Because the greatest battle you'll ever fight isn't out there, it's within you. Here, we challenge the noise, expose the lies, and take back the narrative of our own lives. This isn't about conspiracy, it's about consciousness. It's about learning to see beyond the headlines and into the deeper truth of human behavior, control, and freedom. So take a breath, open your mind, and let's walk together through the veil. Because only when we see clearly can we live freely. So here are 5 most important truths to share to all those who want to awaken from this zombie state of mind. The first is the illusion of choice. Now, we live in a world that constantly tells us we're free to choose, but from what we buy, watch, vote for, or believe. But how much of that freedom is actually pre-packaged, pre-selected, and quietly manipulated? This monologue could explore how societal system, marketing, politics, and algorithm shape decision within our people realizing it, and how we reclaim true agency. The second one is the comfort trap, why most people don't wake up. Now, comfort is a silent sedative of society. It makes people accept less, question less, and settle for narratives that don't serve them. This topic can dive into how comfort keeps individuals stuck in cycle of compliance and what it takes to break out of it. The third is noise versus truth, drowning into distractions. Now, in a world overflowing with information, truth isn't hard to find. It's hard to hear. Now, this topic could reflect on how constant noise, news, entertainment, and endless scrolling numb our critical thinking and keep us away from inner clarity. The fourth one is freedom isn't free. It starts in the mind. Now, many fight for external freedom without realizing that real freedom begins internally through awareness, responsibility, and courage to question everything. This monologue here can encourage listeners to break free from mental chains long before tackling external ones. And finally, number 5 is the war on authenticity. Society often rewards conformity and punishes individuality. Now, we can explore much longer on how modern culture pressures people to mask their true selves, follow trend, and seek validation, and how to reclaim authenticity as a radical act of freedom. Now, this podcast is not just about a monologue that I'm sharing my point of view here. We will invite guests who will share their own point of view about what really truth means and how to achieve and find freedom through all of it. Now, this is not for the faint of heart, as mentioned in the earlier podcast, but I'm looking more here into sharing not just a subjective point of view on society, but most expert how they really feel towards it. See you in the next episode.